India's Bharatiya Janata Party-led National Democratic Alliance has won the world's largest election. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set for a third term. But the victory came without a bang. For the BJP, there's a lot to brood over. Narendra Modi's party won 240 seats out of 543 in the Lok Sabha or the lower house of parliament, falling short of the 272 majority mark. This is a far cry from the 303 and 282 seats it had won in 2019 and 2014 to have a majority of its own. It was also defeated in the crucial Hindi heartland state of Uttar Pradesh. For the first time in a decade, the BJP needs to hold on tight to its allies. Nevertheless, the National Democratic Alliance, which garnered 292 seats, is poised to form the government. So, Modi 3.0 is here. And following are the 6 men Prime Minister Modi needs to stay in power. The first is Telugu Desam Party or the TDP's Chandrababu Naidu. The party rejoined the NDA in February this year. Chandrababu Naidu has made a comeback in the assembly elections, winning 135 out of 175 seats. With the Chief Minister's seat safe in his kitty, Naidu is eyeing a national role. His party has won 16 out of 25 Lok Sabha seats in Andhra Pradesh. Retaining Naidu is critical for Prime Minister Modi. So, for the first time in nearly 2 decades, Chandrababu Naidu is a kingmaker.
In course of time, anything will report to you. Thank you.
The second is Nitish Kumar, a veteran politician from Bihar who in recent years has infamously been called the king of flip-flops. He left the NDA in 2022 but made a comeback to the alliance this year just before the general election. His party, the Janata Dal United, has won 12 Lok Sabha seats. The BJP needs the JDU, NDA's third largest party, to form the government. So, unreliable Nitish Kumar is a kingmaker as well. The third is Chirag Paswan, the president of the Lok Janshakti Party Ram Vilas. For years, the late Ram Vilas Paswan and now his son Chirag have professed their loyalty to the NDA. This election, the party, which is a significant voice representing Bihar's Dalit population, won 5 Lok Sabha seats in the state. Though the party's Lok Sabha tally may not seem huge, it could cause significant damage in case it decides to leave the NDA. So, holding on to Chirag Paswan is critical for the BJP. The fourth is Eknath Shinde and his faction of the Shiv Sena. The Shiv Sena, a long-time ally of the BJP, split in 2022. The party's historic symbol went with the Eknath Shinde faction. The Shinde faction of the Shiv Sena won only 7 Lok Sabha seats in the state of Maharashtra. Although the party performed poorly in the elections, those 7 seats are crucial for the BJP. The next important ally for Prime Minister Modi and the BJP is Jayant Chaudhary. He is the national chairman of the Rashtriya Lok Dal. Chaudhary was a member of the opposition but switched sides to ally with the BJP after RLD founder Charan Singh was awarded the Bharat Ratna, the highest civilian honour. Then there is H.D. Kumaraswamy. He brings to the NDA his 2 seats. The Janata Dal secular leader is a significant player in Karnataka's caste politics. The JDS is currently allied with the BJP, which is the opposition in the state. Kumaraswamy could well sway the way the wind blows, as has been seen in the past. After all, the JDS was a Congress ally in 2019. These 6 men are hoping to reap rich political benefits thanks to their newfound importance. The most important players like Chandrababu Naidu and Nitish Kumar are eyeing the lion's share. Coalition government is uncharted territory for Prime Minister Modi. And he will need to keep these 6 men happy to ensure that his historic third term in office is a smooth one.